0 to 60 in 19 days. I learned about the importance of moving my body after I stopped. For a long time before Ron died, his mobility was limited because of his health. I stayed close to him to help as needed, so my mobility became limited too. Then, when he died, I pretty much stopped moving altogether. I had no desire to get out of bed for a while. Then I graduated to the couch. The less I moved, the less able I was to move. Finally, it got to the point that going shopping for food was almost impossible. Thank goodness for those little motor carts. So after about 6 months, I said to myself, this is ridiculous. I don't want to live this way. So when my health insurance sent me a free membership to the gym, I took it as a sign and enrolled. I wanted motivation, so I signed up for a personal trainer. He was fabulous. He assessed the level of exercise I could do and gradually increased my activity each time I went. I was so weak when I started that this was a long process. I was dismayed by the shape I was in, but I was determined to not give up. I learned of a trip I could go on to Tuscany with an organization I belonged to. It was about 6 months away, so I signed up for it as my goal to be physically able to go. And I did go to the doctor to make sure that I was okay to get on that green light to get in shape. The gym wasn't easy. Each visit I felt like I was barely doing anything, but it wore me out. Having a trainer as a cheerleader really helped me though. After 3 weeks, about 3 weeks before my trip, I came down with bronchitis and was so sick I couldn't work out. I was still determined and took good care of myself, and when the travel date arrived, I set my mind to just do it. I had no idea how much walking was actually entailed on the trip, and I chose to just not focus on it. When we needed to walk, I just walked. No one else was walking very slowly or taking breaks, so neither did I. And in the 19 days of the trip, I went from not walking at all to a total of 60 miles, according to my iPhone. I was terribly tired in the evenings, but I did sleep well. When I returned home, I felt better than I had in years. The walking was so good for me, and I have a regular walking routine now in addition to going to the gym. And my trainer is amazed with my progress at the gym, and I'm experiencing beautiful places on Maui I hadn't seen before. I feel so good, and I'm so grateful I didn't give up to how I was feeling in my grief. And I didn't give up. My message here is to please take care of yourself. Whatever shape you're in, emotionally or physically, you can do better. And it feels so good when you do.